We've got a lot to talk about in this video, as a lot has changed since my last video. We now know who some of the top tier pros on NA will be trioing with this season, and we also had a huge story develop last night, as Peterbot and his new trio of Bolts and Poyo decided to change their drop spot from Lazy Lakes to the Dog Pound and contest for the Mythic Drum Gun, and the team they will be contesting is none other than Peterbot's former trio Bugha, who is now playing with Aviv and Reet for now, and we got 3 games of this off spawn last night, which had Peterbot's trio winning all 3 games, and I'm actually going to have my reaction to that off spawn in the end screen at the end of this video on my React channel, so make sure to watch just how the off spawn went down. I knew it was only a matter of time before Peterbot and his trio changed to the Dog Pound, because every single game at Lazy, they were complaining about not having enough shield or not liking their loot, and even though Lazy has the most chest and actually gives pretty good loot, in this current meta, it's just too hard to find shield, and with a POI like the Dog Pound, you just get way more guaranteed shield, as the henchmen sometimes drop shield when you eliminate them. Then you also have the henchman chest as well, and then you also have the vault. So the Dog Pound is just a much better POI in this current meta. Now Peterbot has said he wants the Sky Scar when it comes out in a week, which will be at the new Ice Spice POI. So we're going to have to see if he moves to that POI. But comment down below your thoughts on potentially having a Bugha vs Peterbot off spawn for the near future, and how you think that will go. And the team that actually decided to come in and swoop up Lazy Lake since it was now available is Epic Will, Dukes, and Sphinx. They are changing from Pleasant Park to Lazy Lake, and this is a very nice upgrade for Epic Will's trio, as Lazy Lake still is one of the best POIs. It has all the mats, so many chests. It's definitely still a good POI, but when you're Peterbot, you just have to have more and more and more, because that's just what he expects with a POI. He just wants everything in the world. So it makes sense that Peterbot changed. I don't even know why Peterbot decided to even say he was landing a non-mythic POI. That's just not who Peterbot is. But he changed, and he's back at what he normally does. He's at a mythic POI now. But yesterday, we also had some crazy news, as Clix and Muzz actually decided to drop Rise last night, and now we'll be playing with Rapid. This is a trio change that actually came at a surprise to me. I was expecting Clix, Muzz, and Rise to maybe split after the first 2 cash cups, but them snaking Rise is definitely not what I expected at all, especially before the first cash cup of the season. If this team were to split, I was expecting Muzz and Rise to stick together and them drop Clix and maybe go the non-streaming route, but Clix and Muzz are going to stay together and now play with Rapid, and Rapid definitely is a better IGL than Rise as of right now. But me personally, I just don't really see too much of an upgrade here going from Rise to Rapid, because I just don't really see how this trio is going to get better with how they've been playing. I don't really think it was Rise making them perform kind of bad in scrims. It just looked like the games just weren't going well in general. But Clix, Muzz, and Rise will now be playing with Rapid, and they're also getting coached by Razaru, who is also coaching Peterbot, of course. So I'm interested to see how this trio performs. Maybe they're going to be a lot better now that they're going to have a coach. And we're also going to see how the exchange of Rise for Rapid will improve this trio. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of Clix dropping Rise and now playing with Rapid, and the trio being Rapid, Clix, and Muzz moving forward. And also something to note that makes this change a little bit more interesting as well is Muzz is going back to OC after the first 2 cash cups. So what's going to happen then with this trio? I'm unsure who they're going to play with and what's going to happen, because they're still going to have 4 cash cups to play without Muzz on their team, because Muzz has to get his visa renewed as he's going back to Australia to handle that. So there's definitely a lot of questions surrounding this trio about why they dropped Rise, and also what's going to happen when Muzz goes back to OC. So we're just going to have to see how it plays out. But that's definitely going to be a crazy situation to monitor. But overall, if you guys missed the last video, I'm going to update you now with the new top trios on NA as of right now. We have Rapid, Clix, and Muzz, who are brand new, Peterbot, Bolts, and Poyo, Bugha, Aviv, and Reet, who are also brand new, Cold, Ritual, and Agers, who have actually been the best performing team in Scrim so far. They've won 2 of the 3 sessions and have been playing very, very well at Sweaty Sands. So Cold, Ritual, and Agers are definitely the top performing trio in Scrim so far. Epic Will, Dukes, and Sphinx are also a new trio, and then Acorn, Kanata, and Marrow. And then after that, we just have a bunch of people still looking for trio. Rapid was going to be playing with Threats and Cooper, but now that he snaked them for Clix and Muzz, I expect Threats to probably play with Rise, and I don't know what's going to happen with Cooper. Cooper has not been getting great teammate options as of recent, and he finally got one and then he gets dropped. So we're really gonna have to see what happens with Cooper. I think threats will play a rise, but Cooper, I'm just not sure of it all. So we still have some new trios to come. The first trios cash cup is tomorrow, so not a lot of time for these trios to form and play in tomorrow's cash cup, but I'm super excited to watch the first set lobbies trio cash cup and see how all of these new trios perform. But as always, I want you guys to subscribe if you are new to the channel to never miss out on anything that happens within competitive, like these huge trio changes that we have been having recently, and also talking about other huge news like Peterbot versus Bugha off spawn, or anything else that might happen within competitive. So make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, and also make sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it as well. It would help me a lot, and it would also help more people see this video in their home tab. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys, going over Bugha versus Peterbot off spawn and how that went down yesterday, and also going over some trio changes and new trios that have formed. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.